Babe Boomer, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi Shuckers. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Babe Boomer. So easy to look at the big contributors in this lineup, but this has been a strong producer all season long. Line drive knocks it down. One down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Blake Burke.
One out and runners at first and second. And now the center fielder, Shane Sasaki. Here's the 1-2 offering. Swing, ground ball out to short. Boomer. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop Alexander Vargas.
Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Biloxi, Babe Boomer. Hard ground ball, base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Topped that one a bit, but still made some really loud contact to pull it through the infield for a knock. She should be happy about that swing. So digging in, Blake Burke.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and she steals second without a throw. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the back end of the third inning. On the ground, right side.
You're up, you're up, you're up.
Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Ethan Murray will hit next.
Turn, drive him in.
Swing, and he pops it up. Vargas under it. And 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Leonard.
So a runner at third and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Eddie's Leonard. One-two offering. And there's a hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
That's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. 2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Blake Burke. On the ground, right side.
On the bag, pick it up.
Takes it to the bag alone. They limit the damage here. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 stranded. We've played 4 full. The Shuckers lead it 4-2. Here's the third baseman, Francisco Urbaez.
Baez.
On the ground, out to short, Boomer. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now
that's a hard but legal slide into second base we just saw. That did enough to affect the throw and disrupt the double play.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Big Boomer.
This one scorched to center but caught on a line. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full innings. The Lookouts out in front, 10-4. So up next,
the batter,
Babe
number
Boomer.
13, shortstop, Big Boomer.
Swing and a drive. Adios, pelota. Wastes no time on this one. 53rd homer of the year. And they close the gap. It's 10-6. She's gone deep in back-to-back games, and her timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. She hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, she got to smile and round the bases. Boomer played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. Live from Barnes Canyon Ballpark, the show has AAA baseball for you. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp going up against the Nashville Sounds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Boomer up now, facing one of the most hyped young arms in the game.
Boomer.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. An absolutely titanic shot. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. She came up looking for something to drive, found it right away, and put a great swing on it. What you might call ambush tactics. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for her there. She absolutely smoked that one. Man on at first, digging in for the Jumbo Shrimp, Jared Cerna. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Big Boomer.
Hey, keep it going. Catch up for it.
This one is labeled.
Come on, dig. Go to
That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Right there, we saw a fastball that was piped, and she was licking her chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut.
Now batting, third baseman, Brooke.
Your turn.
Runner at second with two down. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays put. Two and two now. Swing and a rocket. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. They limit the damage here. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. 3 innings in the books in this one. Nashville with the lead, 2-1. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Matthew Etzel getting ready to hit. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Tying run at second base. Up the middle. And there's a hit. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. And he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit. Something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Stepping to the plate now from
number
Nashville,
13,
Babe Boomer.
shortstop,
She's already
Babe
gone yard
Boomer.
in this game.
Hey, no one better. Let's go.
That one smashed to left field. Dives, but it's off the glove. Throw comes into third. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the
Now
inning.
batting, third
She's put together a
baseman,
really excellent game with the bat.
WK.
Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This next at bat looms very
Good, no one
large.
better up there. How you
Digging
doing?
in, Brock Wilkin. Kick, the pitch, runner goes in the dirt. Throws off line and she's in there. Go ahead run
Now
on
batting,
base.
third
Brock
baseman,
Wilkin, the
Brock
next to hit.
Wilkin.
And they're all loaded
Ball
up.
4, take your base.
Now batting, center fielder, Jordan.
Next up for the
Adams.
Sounds, Jordan Adams.
Hey, needs you right here. Let's go, kid.
Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a chopper,
Come on, you're down. You're down.
and plenty of time to first. One out and
Now
two
batting,
on.
the
Now
left
the left
fielder,
fielder, Jet
Joe, I need
Williams.
you right now.
Williams.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. She's in to score on the sac fly. And they lead by 2. Nice team first approach on that sacrifice fly. Good attitude for any minor leaguer to emulate. Boomer up now looking to
The bat
drive in a
number
run.
13,
A hit here could
shortstop,
change the
Dave
narrative of
Boomer.
this one. Swing and a drive.
Find the ball. Find the
And
ball.
it one-hops the wall. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. That ball was scorched, and she came through in a big way for him on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for her profile. Digging
Now
in
batting,
next for the
third
Sounds,
baseman,
Brock Wilkin.
Wilkin.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in. Runner, runner,
Runner
runner.
on the move. On the ground. Bastidas. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. 8th inning coming up next. The Sounds out in front, 5-4. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning.
The right fielder, number 12, DJ Morlando.
Two now. On the ground to the left. Boomer. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Good
Now
sinker
batting,
there and got him to
third baseman,
mow the grass a
Redu
bit for a simple ground out. Nice
Bastidas.
pitching. Boomer with a terrific day at the dish in her AAA debut. She looked comfortable at the plate, and that's impressive given the jump in pitching quality from AA to AAA. It'll be interesting to see how that translates in the future. Babe Boomer coming off her first AAA homer last game. What a moment for her and her team. They could really use that pop in their lineup again today. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp going up against the Nashville Sounds. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, Babe Boomer. She had a fantastic day at the plate in her AAA debut. Let's see if she can continue to impress in this one.
Hey, clutch off right here.
And that's a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And you can bet she feels really good about that one. A terrific swing. She got the barrel right to the ball and followed through nicely. No surprise to see that 105-mile-per-hour exit velocity. Next up for the Sounds, Brock Wilken.
Hey, clutch up for us, kid. Here we go.
Got it. That's 3. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Luke Adams.
Hey,
drop him in. Need you right here.
Fly ball left field. Etzel glides in towards the infield and makes the catch. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Digging in next for the Sounds, Tyler Black.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we go.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Now a flare off the bat. Etzel coming on and makes the grab. They limit the damage here. 2 runners left stranded, but they do manage to push across a run. We go on to inning number 2. Nashville ahead in this game, 1-0. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Top half of the second from Nashville. The 0-1. Up the middle. Gloves it. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting 5th, the shortstop, Jared Thurna.
Now it's the shortstop, Babe Boomer. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Right now, kid.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. This one is labeled.
Come on, dig, dig, dig. Go 2,
and
dig.
That's a base hit. Coming around third. Comes in to score. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Next up for the Sounds, Brock Wilken. And the 1-2. Fly to left. Etzel has this one sized up. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Adams.
Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Luke Adams. 1 out with a runner at second.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
This one's in the dirt. One, 2 now. This one in the air to right. Barry has a beat on it. and makes the catch. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Digging in next for the Sounds, Tyler Black. Here comes the 0-1. Swing lifted to left field. Etzel moving in on this one. And that's the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. We move on to inning number 4. The Sounds lead it 2-0. One out and a runner at second. 13. And now the shortstop, Babe Boomer. That one ripped into right center. Looks like extra bases. Coming to the plate. And that's an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. It was pretty clear off the bat that she was going to get extra bases out of that one. The automatic double just made it a formality. Nice job to bring home the run, too. 1 out and a runner at second. Brock Wilken, the next to hit.
Wilken.
Going up there. It's your turn. Your turn.
Grounder left side. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
Now batting. First
1 out
baseman,
and 2 on. Next up for the Sounds, Luke Adams. Oh, and 2 now. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Tyler Black.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Black.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Into center. Ruiz coming on and makes the grab. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. And we're through 5 innings. The Sounds out in front, 3-0. Boomer steps in with a lot on the line here. RBI opportunity that could end up deciding this game. And there's a fly ball deep to right.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single. And they take the lead in the 7th. That ball was scorched, and she came through in a big way for him on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for her profile. One away and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate now from Nashville, Brock Wilken. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. Etzel settles underneath it. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Adams.
Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Luke Adams.
Hey, drive him in.
Runner at second,
right
2 down. Set down looking for the backwards K. Nice job controlling the damage out there. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up next. Nashville ahead in this game, 4-3. Boomer was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. Collected 3 RBIs for them. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver. Babe Boomer comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp going up against the Nashville Sounds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And the batter will be the shortstop, Babe Boomer. 4 for 4 last night. That's a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Well, they strike first as she gets the job done to bring home the run. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brock Wilkin.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
0-2, here's the pitch. This one's in the dirt. Runner at second here and 1 away. Lines this one to left. Out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Luke Adams.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Adams. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Hit in the air, right field. Barry settles under it and makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 1 inning in the books here. Nashville with the lead, 1-0.
The batter number 13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
And that's ripped into right. And that's just foul. Boomer recently arrived after she got called up from Double-A. And that one hammered. This ball's carrying. Slams off the bottom of the wall. In safely with a double, second of the day. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, Brock Wilkin. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field.
Go, 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 go.
Diving, it gets down, could be trouble. The run scores from second. And they lead by 2. Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. At this point, I don't know where you can throw him a pitch that you know won't get hit. That one was well out of the zone, and he still squared it up for the knock. Boomer stepping in. Now it falls on her to come through with an RBI.
Babe Boomer.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Blasted that one out of here. Second of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-4. That ball was gone as soon as it left the bat. She absolutely smoked it. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for her there. She absolutely smoked that one. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Jacksonville, Jared Cerna. Up the middle. Dive. Got it. Throws to first. And they get the out. That was some amazing commitment on that play. Dives to knock it down, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to first for the out. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Babe Boomer. She's already homered in this ball game. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. She makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a double. Makes it a 4-hit game. This is a ridiculous game she's having at the dish. 4 hits, and all 4 have been for extra bases. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. So digging in, Brock Wilken. Tying run waits at the plate. Rolls away a little bit. Runner holds. The count moves to 2-2.
Hey, no one better, huh?
The 2-2. To the right side.
Stand up,
handles this chance. 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke.
So a runner at third and 2 outs. Next up for the Sounds, Luke Adams.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
Here comes the 2-2. Got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. 1 runner left stranded, and the score remains 6-4. So up next, Owen Casey.
Owen Casey.
Grounder to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Decides to eat it, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, catcher Brian Navarretto.
Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out.
The 2.
Chopper right side. De Los Santos steps on the bag. Ball game. Every time up, she was a threat, and she gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure. Babe Boomer comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp going up against the Nashville Sounds. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Stepping in now, facing the kid everyone's talking about. Big-time prospect, big-time stuff. Line drive, and it's caught. Scoreless after 1. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. And here at the plate, Ethan O'Donnell.
Ethan O'Donnell.
On the ground to short. Hoover. On to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but it was close. But the run comes in, and they extend their lead.
Morlando.
Hoover digs in, looking to close the gap. Rally time.
Hey, clutch up for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
And a base hit. Coming to the plate. One run comes across. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to third. And she's got no chance. She's out. On that play, it looked like she might just stroll into third, but the outfielder made a good throw in, and the relay had her beat by plenty. One away. Runners at the corners here. And now the DH, Owen Casey. The 2-2. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner turns at second. Here comes the throw. He's easily tagged out at third, and that's 2 gone. Smart heads-up defensive play there. He knew he couldn't get the runner at home, so instead went to third and cut the runner down there. Nice job. Runner at first, one away.
13, shortstop, Babe Boomer.
A laser into the outfield. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, third baseman, Gruff.
Next up, Babe Boomer,
13,
1 for 3.
Shortstop, Babe Boomer.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Way deep. Adios, pelota. Wastes no time on this one. Third home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5. She's gone deep in back-to-back games, and her timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. Trying to eke out at least
13,
one run and send this ball game to extras.
Boomer.
Well struck, right field. This one's pretty deep. Adios, pelota. They're going crazy in the dugout. fourth home run of the season, her second of the night, and we have a tie ball game. She delivered for her team in a big spot right there. Very clutch at bat. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out.
Cody Morissette.
And the righty delivers. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Leading up for the Sound, the shortstop, Babe Boomer.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
She swings and lofts one to deep center. It's got a chance. Brings it in at the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third. And we got to see him turn on the jets there and motor after that ball to track it down. That's always a fun kind of play to watch. Every time up, she was a threat, and she gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure. Babe Boomer, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp going up against the Nashville Sounds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Next is the designated hitter, Babe Boomer. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right now.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. She was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brock Wilkin.
Hey, keep it going.
One out with a runner at second. Now a flare off the bat. And it falls. Coming to the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Next up, Babe Boomer. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 5 on the season. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for her. I hope she's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. She recognized the pitch early and belted it out. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Babe Boomer. Nice way to finish off the weekend. A couple of hits and a couple of runs driven in. That has to feel good. That one ripped into right center. Looks like extra bases. Around first and heading for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. That makes 2 doubles for her on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH.
The third baseman, WK16.
At the plate, Brock Wilken. Popped up. Morissette under it. Gets there. Got it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Adams.
1 out, runner at second base. Digging in next for the Sounds, Luke Adams. On the ground to first.
Get out, slide, slide,
And
slide.
steps on the bag for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Brandon Lockridge, the next to hit. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 outs and a runner at third. Caught him working for the strikeout. 1 left on base, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So 2 down.
Now
Babe
batting,
Boomer
the
getting ready to
designated
hit.
hitter, Babe
3 for
Boomer.
3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Hit hard, that gets through. And that extends the inning.
Way to swing the bat.
And she continues this huge
Now
game,
batting,
even if that one
the third
did
baseman,
stay in the yard. What a performance.
Wilken.
Coming up to the dish for Nashville, Brock Wilken. And we're all even up. Runner on the go to the right side. It's in and out of the glove. Flips it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We're through 6 full innings. The Sounds have the edge, 8-1. Next is the
Now
DH, a
batting,
switch
the
hitter, Babe
designated hitter,
Boomer.
Babe
4 for
Boomer.
4 with a homer, 2 doubles, and a single. And she's just a triple from the cycle. Hard line drive, but caught at second. 9th inning coming up. The Sounds out in front, 10-1. Boomer was just terrific for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run. Every time up, she was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure.